Good Friday afternoon, Western Montana. I'm AJ Mazzolini, and this is the 406, the Missoulian's weekday webcast. Here are the top headlines at this hour. A Helena judge has ordered former state lawmaker and Missoula resident William R. Nooney to pay $335,000 for selling securities in Montana without a license. Nooney also received a 6-year deferred sentence. During that time, he will remain under supervision of the Montana Department of Corrections. Nooney won elections in the state legislature in 2006 and 2008, representing House District 100 in Missoula. He was initially charged last September. A Kalispell man is denying charges that he beat and critically injured his 5-month-old daughter. Brandon Thorne pleaded not guilty Thursday to assault on a minor. A district court judge set his trial for January 5th. Prosecutors allege Thorne became frustrated with his daughter and beat her up against a wall. A neighbor called police. The baby is still receiving medical treatment from the attack. A Montana Board of Public Education is requiring every school bus driver in the state to undergo a criminal background check. The board approved the rule after a legislative audit found that 64 of the state's 1,435 drivers had a criminal history. That includes 2 with drunken driving convictions within the past 3 years. Drivers also must have a safe driving record, no drunken driving convictions in the past 3 years, and no convictions resulting in the suspension of their driver's license within the past 5 years. The human cost of the downing of Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 hit home around the world today, upending scores of families in small communities spanning half of the planet. Relatives and colleagues paid emotional tribute to the dead. Students gathered to pray for lost friends, and even Tour de France cyclists paused for a moment of silence in memory of the 298 people killed in the Ukraine. The victims came from 11 countries and all walks of life. Read more about the tragedy online at Missoulian.com. Montana's unemployment rate continues to fall. The Department of Labor and Industry said today the state's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate fell by 0.1% down to 4.5% in June. That's down from 5.3% in January and 5.7% a year ago. State officials anticipate the trend to continue with more job gains and wage increases. Have a great weekend, Western Montana, and check back with us on Missoulian.com for updates and breaking news. And pick up a copy of Saturday and Sunday's print edition of the Missoulian for the most complete local news coverage in Western Montana. I'm AJ Mazzolini, and that's the 406 for Friday, July 18th, 2014.